Alright, so my name's Diego. This is the Redhawk SE. I'm gonna do a run through with you just so you know what to expect upon your rental. So as we make our way through the left side of the unit, which is the driver's side, on our first compartment, we have the generator. It is located on this side just as a visual for you to see. It is actually turned on from the inside. Okay, there is an important button in here to keep in mind though, because our generator, our AC, and our power outlets run on a sector that is found on the inside of this compartment here. So inside the generator, you're gonna find the sector that I was talking about. It is this on and off switch. So it'll trigger to an off position at times when connected to different electricity and amps. It'll flip or trigger. You just wanna pull that guy on to restart. We keep moving towards the unit. We're gonna go through every storage compartment that we have. And we're just gonna pop them open to give you a visual of what's inside. So it's just basic storage on that one. I think some of these should start having our hookups. So then we start having some of our hookups on this side. Usually we tend to keep the hookups on the left side. So then you'll find everything. You got your electrical cord so far, your water hose, and then some steps, leveling steps in case one wheel is not leveled enough. Usually happens at when we're camping at a beach, or if you're camping like where there's sand or desert area. We open this one. Our Rhino or our Slinky should be in here, as well as our steps and anything that will get the job done for the black and gray disposals. In here, you're going to find your city connection. This is where you're going to fill up with water. There's a diagram that shows you and indicates what your levels or what will be happening. So you got like a city fixture, city fill tank, country fill, normal, sanitized, winterized lines, sanitized tank. So these are all options that you will use during your trip.
What's the most popular?
The most popular one on here would be your city tank fill. That's when you're trying to fill direct water from a faucet to the RV. You would have to have that at 1 and 6. If you're dry camping without water connection and you need to have a portable water before you go camping, you would run that on 3 and 5. That option is for dry camping. As we keep moving along, just more storage on this side. It's all storage. This is a 3-way storage compartment. This is probably going to be the biggest storage you're going to use for all your luggage and all your bags. Again, same 3-way compartment. Just another basic storage. More storage. In this one, you do have some option for power outlets, and then they threw the chalk blocks in there. Propane. That's where you would do a refill. And then your final storage compartment. It carries the blinds to the front of the RV. Lock in the unit. At the very entrance, you will find your light indicators. So you have an option for interior lights, the power step button on and off. You always want to keep that on. And then you have your exterior lights. So that would be on the outside of the unit. It's all labeled, so it shouldn't be hard to find. As we go down, you have the main power button. That is usually meant to be used if you're going to be storing the RV for more than a week or 2 weeks, so that it doesn't kill your battery. So you always want that running, or else you're not gonna have full power of what's in the RV. Next to it is your awning, your slide in, and your slide out. Then you have your speakers inside and your speakers outside. Next, as we make ourselves to the unit, you have the most important thing from the unit would be your levels up there. To call that the brains of the RV, that knows what is happening in the RV. For example, you have a battery level option, fresh level option, black and gray. So at this moment, let's check what our battery level is at. So right now it's full, it's been charged. Fresh water is empty, so that could be filled depending on where they're going. Then you got black tank is full and gray tank is 2/3. So we still need to take care of the black tank and the gray tank. And we will show you guys how to operate and do that. So as we go down, you have your tank heaters. That would be used to heat up your water. You got your water pump if you're dry camping, and if you're not connected to city water, then you would need your water pump to pump water through the lines in the RV. Next to it, you have an option of a water heater, which is your propane gas or electric, depending on the options you are given by a campground. You're gonna run either on gas to warm up your water or electricity if you have it. Final one would be your generator. The way to start your generator would be holding stop to prime the button. You would see the little red light blink on top of start, then you want to hold start for about 10 seconds. And now your generator is on and it's giving you an indicator of hours and times. For the fridge, you get 3 options. You get to run it on auto, which is auto running off the battery from the RV. Another option would be on auto. If you connect to electricity, it would know automatically to jump to electrical. Or you have the option of propane gas, where you can run it from gas. If you're dry camping and don't have any connections at all, you can just use your gas option. We typically tend to run them on auto because auto seems to be the most fit for keeping the refrigerator running well. So when you're powered with electricity or you have the generator on, there are 3 things depending on what you have and what you won't have with power that you can run. One of them would be the AC, another one would be the microwave, and third one would be all electrical cords or electrical power outlets. So you can't run any of those 3 because they're located on the same sector, so they require a stronger amp power or direct power to a power bank. So you need a 130 amp, or if you have the generator option, you can turn your generator on and it will allow for your AC, your microwave, and all power outlets to start working. So this is technically the table. It also folds out into a bed. Very simple. You want to pull the mats up so that you can drop this table down onto the chairs here. So it's a simple clip-on. You just clip it out, you're going to drop it down, and then the mats are going to be used to form what is considered the bed for this unit. So that would be technically the bed for this unit.
And then this
behind me, we have the sofa, the couch. It is also a fold-out bed. Very easy as well and simple. You just go in the middle, pull it out. It'll drop into a bed.